und bienvenue in der Wallonie. Mein Name ist Eva Clausus und ich arbeite bei Visit Wallonia in Köln und möchte euch die Wallonie ein bisschen näher präsentieren. Die Wallonie liegt in Südbelgien und ist französischsprachig und zum Teil auch deutschsprachig und ist im Prinzip direkt nebenan. Also es ist total schnell von Deutschland aus zu erreichen, von NRW, Rheinland-Pfalz und Saarland insbesondere. Und der Blick hinter die Grenze ist auf jeden Fall ein Besuch wert. Ich würde es auf jeden Fall jedem und jeder ans Herz legen, der hier zuschaut. Wir haben ganz viel zu entdecken. Also hinter der Grenze kommt direkt Eupen und das deutschsprachige Gebiet, das Hohe Venn als Naturregion. Die Ardennen fangen dort auch direkt an. Die Ardennen sind eine wunderschöne Naturregion. Es gibt dann sehr, sehr viele kleine Städtchen, die wunderbar in die Natur eingefügt sind. Zum Beispiel Durbuy, La Roche oder auch Bouillon, Dinan direkt an der Maas. Es gibt viele kleine Flüsse wie die Lesse, die auch südlich von Dinan fließt. Die Ourthe bei La Roche und bei Durbuy. Und die Semois ganz im Süden. Und die Semois ist jetzt auch eingebettet in einen Nationalpark. Neuerdings haben wir 2 Nationalparks in der Wallonie. Das zeigt eben, dass wir eine sehr, sehr schöne und ursprüngliche Natur, die auch erhaltenswert ist und erhalten werden soll, in der Wallonie haben. Das lohnt auf jeden Fall einen Besuch. Ich möchte euch heute Régis Francard vorstellen von den Valk Hotels in der Wallonie. Und er wird euch die breite Palette präsentieren seiner Hotels, die auch gut ausgestattet sind für eure Events, für eure Tagungen. Und das wird sicherlich sehr interessant in dieser Folge. Ganz viel Vergnügen!
Hallo, herzlich willkommen, eine weitere Folge Wallonia Mais Talk. Und jetzt aufgepasst, das kennen vielleicht die einen oder anderen von euch noch. Das, ihr Lieben, war die Titelmelodie einer ganz bekannten Krimiserie Anfang der 80er, Ende der 70er aus den Niederlanden, nämlich Kommissar Van der Valk. Und das ist ein wunderbarer Übergang. Ich sage herzlich willkommen. Welcome, Régis, from the Van der Valk Hotels in Wallonia. Thank you for joining us together here with me in our amazing Wallonia Mais Talk. Please, Régis, be so kindly and introduce yourself a little bit. Speak a little bit about who are you, what you're doing, and what is your mission.
So I work for the Van der Valk Hotels, as you said, and that's I've started not so long ago, only a few months ago, in February to be precise, and I represent all the hotels in Wallonia. That is 8 hotels.
8 hotels in Wallonia?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's really a lot.
Yes, especially that they are huge hotels with a lot of rooms.
Yeah.
And so I try to coordinate, and when I have buyers that come from Germany, Holland, Netherlands, yeah, or even Flanders, because for Wallonia is somewhere abroad.
Of course.
In that case, I'm the point of contact that will try and find the best hotel for them.
Oh,
you know, you don't always know where you want to go. You need somewhere close to a highway, or you need somewhere close to a big city. You need whatever you need, I can find a solution for you.
Great.
So that's what I'm going to try and do for anyone that comes to see me, is to always find the best solution for them. Which hotel do they need? Or if they need more than one meeting, they want to go to different places in Wallonia, yeah, then I will arrange with all the hotels so they don't have to contact all hotels and see what they can do in each hotel. I will find a solution that is a sort of package for all the hotels.
This is a classic one-stop shop solution. It's great that the event professionals have one contact who can take care which of the 8 Van der Valk hotels in Wallonia fix her event targets as best as possible. When we talk about 8 hotels, please, can you explain a little bit more tell us a little bit more about the hotels, where they are located, and maybe a few things, what each hotel makes a little bit special and different from the other ones.
Okay, so if I may, I'm going to start from the west.
From the west coast.
West coast, yes, exactly. There we have Mons.
Yeah.
Mons has something particular, is that they have a congress center.
Yeah.
So it is the WCCM, Wallonia Congress Center of Mons.
It's an amazing congress center. I have visited. It's like goes open like an open flowers. It's designed. It's very good connected to the railway station.
Exactly.
And your hotel is next.
It's right next door. Next door, and it has almost 100. It has 150 rooms. So if you go to the Congress Center, after you can still accommodate right next to there.
Yeah.
The catering is also can be combined. So either you can stay in the Congress Center and eat there, or you can come to the hotel to eat.
Yeah.
The hotel also has meeting rooms. So if you don't need a whole auditorium,
yeah,
you can still have a meeting in the hotel, or up to 80 people or even more. So there are different solutions,
yeah,
all in one there. And as you said, very important, right next to the train station, that is also a piece of art, a wonderful piece of art that's going to open only the new station beginning of next year. But talking about opening, in Mons they have a new terrace, splendid, very, very, very huge. You can have 150 seats just on the terrace.
Is this correct? But you take care also for, let's say, the catering in the Congress Center next door, right?
Yes.
That's great, because it's really combined. It's door by door.
Exactly.
It's door by door. Great. So Mons is, I can definitely recommend your hotel in Mons. I stayed there a couple of days for some visits, and I really enjoy my room. I enjoy the food and beverage. It was really good. The fries were really good in the hotel. And also I enjoyed to visit the Congress Center. It was really nice. So follow from Mons in the west side of Wallonia to the next one.
Yes. So from Mons, where we are close to Lille in France, as you said, it's 20 minutes from Lille, or 30 minutes if you go to the center of Lille. And then you go like same altitude, same level in Belgium. You go straight to the center. Then you have Charleroi.
Charleroi.
Charleroi. There you have an airport, Ryanair mainly, but any company can go there. And we are located a few kilometers away from that hotel, so we're not under the planes or anything. There's no noise about that. But we are very close to it, also close to the highway. Why? Because most of the hotels, Van der Valk hotels, are close to a highway, because you want people to be able to get there pretty quickly. Because we know we are specialized in meeting rooms, also accommodation, but businessmen. So what they need is to be there quickly. And then in Charleroi, you can come by plane or by car.
The Toucan. When I drive in Belgium on the highway, I see the Toucan, and I think the Toucan is your logo, right?
Exactly.
You have something. Bring something with the Toucan.
Yes, I brought something with the Toucan. It's a water bottle, and that's the objects I wanted to show you, because the Toucan is our logo, and it's been there for so many years, because Van der Valk is a family. It's a family name, Van der Valk, and it's now the fourth or sometimes even the fifth generation of Van der Valk. Every single hotels, there are 70 hotels, mostly in the Netherlands, but there are some in Germany too, are owned by someone of the Van der Valk family.
Amazing, it's a family affair.
It's a family affair, yes.
Let me see the board, let me see. So guys, you see here the Toucan when you drive to the Netherlands and to Belgium, especially to Wallonia, you see the Toucan on the rooftop of a hotel. You can be sure it's a nice Van der Valk hotel. Put it here next to our Space Commander.
Yes. He's great, by the way.
He's really great. He's our Space Commander Wallonia. But okay, so two hotels you explained. Charleroi is also a nice city, by the way. It's an amazing place.
It's an amazing place. It's got a glorious past with all the charcoal and everything, all that. So it's historical. But most of the cities in Wallonia have a nice past history since the years 1000, 1200, depending on the city. And we are all located, except, but I'll come to it, Verviers, but in historical cities.
Yeah.
And in Charleroi, you have the coal mine. You can visit of the I just forgot the name of this one. Bois du Casier. That's it. The Bois du Casier. Wonderful to see the history of that mine.
Yeah.
That was historically had a big catastrophe there, but that you have to go and see. They'll explain all that to you. And so to come back to the hotel, to the Van der Valk Hotel here in Charleroi, you've got all meeting rooms also that are pretty big, but also a nice terrace and free parking. That is what we try and have in every Van der Valk, because you usually have more than 100 rooms in our hotels, but enough parking places for everyone. Free
also
parking.
e-chargers also, I saw in a couple of
Yes.
your parking spots that you offer. You have each mobile charger for electric cars.
Exactly, we have Tesla chargers, yes,
Tesla
but
chargers,
now
exactly.
that you can also charge for any electric.
Of course. So you explain these two hotels. Which one is the next one?
Next, we go a little bit more north towards Brussels. We are
Yeah.
just there, 15 minutes away from Brussels, and we come to Nivelles.
Okay.
And that's been restored 5 years ago, because that's the historical Van der Valk Hotel starts in Wallonia. The first one, the father of the Warman brothers that have the different hotels in Wallonia, is there that he started. So some 5-6 years ago, it had to be restored, and now it's a beautiful one where you have like the best meeting rooms with big screens, technology, a nice breakout place. You have a nice buffet. You were talking of food and beverage. It's wonderful. You can eat. As you said, they are very kind on trying to have the local people to come and eat at midday, so you can come and eat in half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. So if your break at midday, you want to work all day, it's your choice.
Yeah.
Then you have the choice to have your meeting in the morning, have just 3/4 of an hour break and eat well, and then have your afternoon. Or you can take more time, and there's the restaurants where you can also eat and take a little bit more time. Or even if you want, eat at the breakout place, a sandwich in 15 minutes and go back to work.
Great.
But I hope that if you come to Belgium and to Wallonia, you don't come there just to eat a sandwich at midday.
But this hotel you recommend it especially for meetings, because of course it's accessible. The access to Brussels is very close, about 50 minutes. Then the breakout rooms are very good for management board meetings. What is the maximum size in these rooms in this hotel?
Well, of course, it depends on the way. In theater, you can go to 300 or more.
Wow,
yes, and standing up to 800. So that's the biggest one. Yes.
Oh.
And if you are, but you won't do it in class. In class, you can go to 150, but you won't do that.
No, but it's good to know that you have a hotel. So here in Wallonia, down from Brussels to the border to Wallonia, which can offer in these capacities for meetings or bigger seminars, things like that. That's great. So from there we go. Where we
just
go?
10 minutes away from there.
Yeah.
We go to Waterloo.
Waterloo. Okay, Waterloo.
We all know Waterloo for his famous lion.
Yes,
and
of course.
The war. But there also have other places to visit all around there, the Abbey of Villers-la-Ville and different things. So, and we are very close to Brussels, because from Nivelles we go even closer to Brussels to Waterloo. So we are really close to We are in fact there very close to the highway that goes straight from there to around Brussels,
Yeah.
and also to the airport. So we are 20 minutes away from the national airport of Zaventem, Brussels airport.
Yes.
And at that place it's an old building from the 18th century. 1767, if I'm not mistaken, so it's almost 250 years old. Beautiful place where we can have 108 rooms. The meeting rooms are a little smaller. There you can only have up to 60 or 70 people. That's the maximum in theater. But we just took over that hotel, and within 2 years we want to upgrade it and have 10 to 15 meeting rooms, and for seminars that are going to be a lot bigger. So that's
Perfect.
for the future.
I think four hotels are left, right?
Yes, indeed. So we can go right to the side, Germany's side, so to Liège, where there we have...
Next to Aachen.
Yes.
It's very nice, very easy to reach.
Very easy. There you have the motorway from Aachen to Liège. And there we have 2 hotels. That's the only city where we have 2 hotels. We have 2. Why 2? Because we have one that is more a congress hotel. It's called Liège Congrès. And that, as you can guess, it means congress in French. And that one has 218 rooms. That's the maximum we have. And it's right next to the Palais des Congrès, the Congress Center of Liège. We are right next to the river, to the Meuse, and from there you are almost in the center of Liège. Then you have the other hotel, that is the Célis. The Hotel Célis is also an old building from there we are talking about the 12th century, I think. Beautiful. It was formerly a 5-star hotel, but we, when Van der Valk took it over, we downgraded it to a 4-star hotel. But it it's still worth a 5 hotel, to be honest. Yeah. But all Van der Valk hotels are 4 stars and 4-star plus hotels. Yeah. So this one is a 4-star plus, and it's a beautiful. There's one of the most beautiful meeting rooms. That's the salle de bal of the. But that one is really something we have to.
Nice salle de bal.
Salle de bal is wonderful. It's well, historically, it's
so two hotels in Liège, and next to the German. Liège is to the border to Germany. Now we miss 2.
Two. We go even closer to Germany. We travel to Verviers. That is close to Spa-Francorchamps, the Grand Prix, Secret, but also nature, everything. But we are still close to a motorway that goes passes close to there, but we are straight into the nature. Yeah. So we have both there. That's the only place where, as I said earlier, we're not in one of the biggest cities, even if biggest when we talk about Wallonia is not huge, but Verviers is a small city, and there we have that hotel. That is beautiful.
It's also a big one. Is this?
It's a big one. It's a big one.
How many rooms?
We have how many rooms? 130 rooms, but it's an old customs of between old Germany and Belgium. So it's the old customs were located there, and there was the warehouse of the customs. So it's a huge building where all the goods were warehoused. Yes.
Yeah. Really interesting.
And then they have all the rooms and also the meeting rooms, and we are close to the chocolate maker Darcy. Beautiful chocolate you can taste there, and you can combine with team building there, where we can make some chocolate if you want.
You make me curious, Regis. You make me really curious, because you explain now 7 beautiful hotels, completely different, from West Coast to next to the border of Germany. 7. We missed one.
We missed just one, and that one is close to Luxembourg in Arlon.
Arlon,
And yes, and that one is something particular because it's also close to the motorway. But what is very good with that one, all our hotels are environmentally friendly, trying with solar panels, biomass, the chargers, even if the chargers, well, you call that environmental friendly or not, but we have electrical chargers.
Yeah.
And we do our best. Even when you are a 4-star hotel, you can't be like in this beautiful place where we are located, completely environmental. But we do our very best. And there in Arlon, they are like zero the emissions. So emissions. They're passive. The hotel is passive.
So extremely sustainable.
Sustainable. Everything is. They have building a big biomass.
Biomass energy for energy thing. Yeah, great.
Yeah. So
that's great.
It's zero emission hotel. And it's also very, very nice.
By the way, in Germany, in the moment, the topic of sustainability for event planning is really a huge topic. How is the situation here in general now? Not especially in your hotel places, but in general in the hotel scene. Is this also a trend that sustainable and green certificated is something here in Wallonia? For the hotels also a big thing?
Definitely. For the future, we are all seeking, so meaning in general in Wallonia, for more sustainability, and it's very complicated to obtain because it's a long-term issue, but we are going towards step by step, doing our best, and we definitely also in Wallonia, as in Germany, as you say, find it a very important topic, definitely. And more and more hotels have an eco label and trying to make it something not only label, but also on a day-to-day basis, trying to find the best solutions to be sustainable. That's very important. And then it's the customer when he comes into the client, when he gets to the hotel, that sees it. There's the label, but also the day-to-day, and that's the most important, we think.
Absolutely. So it's a really big topic, and we need to be more sustainable in all kinds of industries, definitely. Now, I tell you true, I really understand now that it makes sense to have you as a person in charge for 8 different various hotels, because they are really completely different. That's what I hear now. They're really completely different, so it's great that the event professionals have one face for 8 products and can help to show for the goals of the event, for the target group of the attendees of the event, the best solution, the right hotel. That makes really sense. When we talk about Van der Valk, we also need to talk about catering and kitchen, food and beverage, because I know this is a topic. Van der Valk, the family starts in the Netherlands, and I guess they also had, in past, they had also a few, like this kind of restaurants, places next to highways. So they need to have competence in food and beverage. So can you recommend a little or talk a little bit about that, about your food and beverage concept in the Van der Valk hotels here in Wallonia?
That is a very important and also complicated topic, because we try and do our best to do whatever the client wants. So we can do almost everything. Our restaurants are big, and there we can have the locals and the people that we accommodate have their meals in the hotel, so in the restaurant, or they can have a buffet formula.
Yeah.
Or for the people that have a meeting room, we can find a solution for every budget. And the chefs that we have are really the best of the region. Even if there are others, of course, we don't say we have the best, but
they know what they do.
They know exactly what they do. And if you want, or for you have one budget, then we can try and find a solution for you, going from the sandwiches to something that's really high level and warm, that we can serve sometimes for you in a breakout place, or you go down to the restaurant that we can privatize if the group is big enough, or if it's nice weather, we can go outside to the terrace. Some of our meeting rooms also have terraces where we can privatize, definitely, because it's just for that meeting room. But you can imagine that you would go out for your break and have a little snack there, or even eat standing up on the tables and eating your food around there. And also, you mentioned that in Mons, but you also have the bars that you can have and drink there with your own. And sometimes people do use it as a team building. They can use it for mixology or stuff like that, or to taste some Belgian beers.
Taste some Belgian beers, and you talk about Mons, yes, exactly. When I come back, when we will meet next, we do it in this place then, in Mons, in the Van der Valk Hotel in Mons, because then we can test the bars and we can test the Belgian beer. And you bring something for us.
Yes, I brought you a beer, indeed. So this is a beer that's pretty special. It's the Woman beer, so it's the beer that's brewed.
The Woman's beer, it's a triple.
Yes.
You put it here to the glass.
And of course, I bought one from you too.
Oh, of course.
So we can drink it together.
So we can drink it together.
And this beer has something special. So you will only find it in the Van der Valk Hotels in Wallonia. Why? Because it's brewed by Van der Valk. It's as you probably all know, Germany has the same. We have a lot of breweries, and those breweries sometimes can brew for others. So that's a brewery in Nivelles that brews a beer for the 4 brothers that own 7 of the 8 hotels in Wallonia. So that's
so it's great. An own hotel and 8 hotels and an own beer. That's what I want to say. 8 hotels or 1 beer. 8 to 1. That's good. That's good. So it makes sense. Dear Regis, thank you very, very much for spending time with me together here in our Wallonia Mice Talk, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy our little talk. I, from my side, say thank you very much and goodbye. See you soon. Stay safe.
Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Event-Catering-Service, der natürlich in Belgien arbeitet, aber auch über die Grenzen hinaus, haben wir viele Kunden, die öfters fragen, okay, ihr macht die belgische Küche, das spricht uns an, ihr arbeitet mit regionalen Produkten, aber wir hätten auch gerne ein bisschen was Italienisches auf unserem Event. Und dann sage ich immer, ja, Nudeln, das sind Eier, das ist Wasser, das ist Weizen, das haben wir nicht in Belgien. Was natürlich Quatsch ist, haben wir haufenweise. Gab es Nudelküche in Ostbelgien. Da wo ich herkomme und daher auch Deutsch rede, macht uns super Nudeln, aber wir könnten auch mit pur belgischen Produkten einen Tomaten-Mozzarella-Salat machen, als Verine in der Vorspeise präsentiert. Dazu haben wir Gemüse aus einem regionalen Anbau in Wallonisch-Brabant. Wir haben Büffelmilch-Mozzarella. Das wird hergestellt in der Provinz Luxemburg, also an der Grenze zu Luxemburg-Frankreich. Wir haben hier einen Käse von der Ferme de Bailly in Soigny, im Westen Brüssels. Dieser Käse kann durchaus gebraucht werden als Parmesanersatz für einen Pesto zu machen, was wir jetzt machen werden. Und wir haben hier einen selber angepflanzten Basilikumstrauch. Das machen wir mit Samen, Biosamen, belgischen Biosamen vom Cycle Hautaire. Das ist in der wallonischen Provinzhauptstadt Namur. Da verfügt Cycle Hautaire über eine Samenbibliothek. Und das werden wir heute für unseren Pesto nutzen. Dann legen wir mal los. Die Büffelmilchmozzarella, die ist um einiges weicher und da muss man wirklich aufpassen beim Schneiden, sehr vorsichtig schneiden und dann über die Seiten, damit es nicht direkt zerläuft oder dass man den Käse zerdrückt, sondern ihn effektiv schneidet. Die Stücke brauchen auch nicht so super regelmäßig oder dünn zu sein, das wird niemand schaffen, weil ihr seht auch hier, dass der Käse wieder gut zerläuft. Aber das gibt eben im Endeffekt auch einen cremigen Aspekt an der ganzen Sache. Und das schmeckt wirklich super gut. Für die Tomaten brauche ich meist so ein bisschen ein Messer mit was Zähnen, schneidet sich besser. Wie es zu Hause öfters der Fall ist, ein Messer, das nicht gut schneidet. Daher nehmen wir jetzt mal ein bisschen was groberes Material. Ich werde eine Terrine anrichten für ein Walking Dinner, ein Aperitif. Da sollte man natürlich auch darauf achten, dass die Stücke dann eben nicht zu groß sind, weil die Gäste meistens nur eine Gabel haben. Das stelle ich vorerst schon mal in den Frigo. Und dann mache ich jetzt mein Pesto, Basilikum-Pesto trotzdem. Dafür brauche ich auf jeden Fall zupfe ich die Blätter, sonst die Stängel sind nicht so der Burner, mixt sich auch nicht so gut. Dann Pinienkerne, eine Handvoll, eine kleine Handvoll, vielleicht ein bisschen mehr. Öl kommt außerdem auch aus der Nähe von Lüttich, eine der noch 2 einzigsten bestehenden Wassermühlen in der Wallonie, und der ganze Ertrag durch den Verkauf dieses Öls wird wieder zurückgegeben an die Leute, die sich um die Wassermühle kümmern, um die im Stand zu halten. Hier haben wir den Käse von der Firma Bei. Den nutzen wir für unseren Pesto als Parmesanersatz. Ihr seht, der geht, da muss man schon ein bisschen was Kraft haben, um den zu schneiden. Wir brauchen auch nur eine kleine Ecke, die Kruste weg und dann fein wegschneiden. Der hat auch schon ziemlich Geschmack, also ich werde jetzt wahrscheinlich zuerst mal kein Salz und Pfeffer hinzugeben und das wäre meiner Meinung nach auch schon relativ genug. Wir können ja nachher nochmal nachfüllen, wenn wir sehen, dass es ein bisschen was zu flüssig wird. Ich glaube, ich brauche ein bisschen mehr Öl. Sehe ich, dass wir auf jeden Fall hier so bis zur Hälfte vom Becher uns das voll machen sollten. Der schmeckt gut. Der braucht wohl nur ein bisschen Salz, aber nicht viel. Der Käse gibt einen sehr guten Geschmack. Ist echt lecker. Mit dem Rest von den Pinienkernen machen wir noch ein bisschen was Deko. Schmeißen wir in die Pfanne. So. Pinienkerne muss man wirklich super aufpassen. Die gehen schnell, die werden schnell braun. Also muss ich im Auge behalten. Wir richten die Verrine also jetzt an mit ein bisschen Rucola, wie gesagt aus regionalem Anbau, unten drin. Das Tomatenmozzarella, ihr seht, der ist sehr, sehr cremig. Ich denke, man könnte auch noch ein bisschen was Pfeffer hinzugeben, um ein bisschen was, ja, mehr Schärfe zu haben. Zuerst das Pesto noch. Das hat effektiv, also wie gesagt, ihr könnt es nicht schmecken, aber es hat sehr, sehr viel Geschmack. Einen Suppenlöffel würde ich sagen. So. So. Einmal ein bisschen Pfeffer. Die Pinienkerne als Zugabe. Und so haben wir im Endeffekt eigentlich ein italienisches Gericht mit wallonisch-belgischen Zutaten.